Rasmussen, I think you really need to see him still work the power. His average fastball velocity, one of the tops in the league right now, and he's going with about 2/3 fastballs.
Springer went 1 for 4 in last night's game. Doubled and scored on the Marcus Semien home run in the 9th inning when the Blue Jays almost made a comeback against the Rays, only to eventually lose 6-4.
And a swing and miss. Springer out on strikes.
Rasmussen begins the night with a punch out of George Springer. Up steps Marcus Semien, who homered yesterday. 41 home runs for Semien.
And he gets a strike call on the outside corner there.
Today, though, against Alek Manoah, there's really been no antidote for him so far this year.
He's a guy that should be in conversation Rookie of the Year.
2 down here in this scoreless first inning. Joey Wendell's the shortstop. Wendell has been performing much better against right-handed pitching, but he hit a home run off a left-hander last night, just the second this season that Wendell has gotten off a left-hander. 11 on the year overall with 52 driven in. The pitch, slider in the dirt, swing and a miss. And Wendell goes down on strikes. And after the walk and the single, the next 3 retired by Alek Manoah. We are through 1, and there is no score for the Blue Jays and the Rays.
29 homers and 107 batted in. And hitting .303 today. That's what Kevin Cash was talking about prior to the game, just shaking his head and saying, Teoscar Hernandez, man, he is a tough out.
Liner into center. That ball is going to be caught. Fine catch out there by Kiermaier.
And 2 out, 2 on, and back to the top of the order, and Brandon Lowe. And the big righty now down the hill. Swing, ground ball, left side, base hit. Zunino, an excellent break. Around third, hence for home. Gurriel with a throw to the plate. Not in time. 1-0 Rays.
And Yandy Diaz is coming to the plate. Manoah ready. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a fastball. Manoah needed the punch out in a big way, and he got it. And the Rays leave the bases loaded. Valera steps in. George Springer standing out on deck with the top of the card.
Big spot here in the 3rd for Valera and the Blue Jays. And a ground ball hit to the right side of second. Wendell, the shortstop. The only play he can make is to first. So an RBI for Valera. Gurriel in to score. Dickerson to second, and it's tied at 1.
And Marcus Semien coming up. And the first pitch here is lined right to second. Caught by Lau. Goes back to first. Double play. They were able to double up Springer, who tried to hit the brakes. But he runs himself into the inning-ending double play.
Joey Wendell's the batter. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a changeup. Wendell into the glove. That's strikeout number 3 for Manoah.
Oh, Bichette will be the hitter.
Guerrero leads at second base. The pitch on its way, and Bichette swings and misses. At strike 3, and a much-needed strikeout by Drew Rasmussen. His 3rd of the game and his 1st since striking out the first 2 batters of the ball game. So 2 outs. And there's Alejandro Kirk. He grounded to the shortstop. Joey Wendell his first time. And another 1-2 on its way. Breaking ball, popped it up. So we finally got him. Popped it up in the short right center. Kiermaier coming in, and he's there to make the catch, and that will retire the side. Took a little while, but a good job by Rasmussen to get out of the leadoff double.
Kiermaier grounded into a double play in his first at bat. That was back in the 2nd.
The 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. 3 pitches and a strikeout for Alek Manoah, his 4th of the night. That'll bring up Mike Zunino. Zunino's 1 for 1 with a base hit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Manoah.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who got things started in the 3rd inning with a base hit to left field and eventually came around to score on a ground out.
Rasmussen's pitch. There's a swing and a high fly ball out to deep left field. Margot turns around. That ball is gone. Lourdes Gurriel Jr.'s done it again. He's homered in back-to-back games at the Trop, and the Blue Jays have a 2-1 lead. You can't get any hotter in September than Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
A pair of 3-pitch strikeouts to Wendell. And the first one, lined to the right center field, charging Hernandez, it's down for the hit. In to score the tying run, Lau. Meadows trying for third, and the throw, out at third base. That's the ruling by Ron Kulpa. It would end the inning. The tying run has scored.
And a big spot for Bo Bichette, who grounded out in the 2nd, and then with a Guerrero at 2nd and nobody out in the 4th, struck out in that at bat. But boy, he's got a chance to do some good things for the Blue Jays right here.
0-2. Bichette swings and he drives one in the air out to deep center field. This should be plenty deep enough for Semien. Kiermaier makes the catch, comes up throwing towards third. Semien tags and scores, and the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead.
Now Teoscar Hernandez, 3-1 pitch. Line drive, caught by a leaping Wendell. He took a base hit away, spinning through the air, and 2 men retired. Now Alejandro Kirk, who grounded a short and fly to center. He's ended 2 different innings, but he had an 8-pitch at bat last time. Here comes Anderson on top and throwing. Popped him up, shallow right, playable for Brett Phillips. Now he goes back a step, over to his left, makes the catch, and after second and third and nobody out, the Blue Jays get just the one.
Kevin Kiermaier at the plate. 2-2. Swing and a miss at the slider down to the dirt. Retrieved in foul territory by Kirk. Kiermaier was running up the first base line. Kirk snaps the throw down to first. Kiermaier struck out, 2 away here in this 6th. And the tying run in scoring position for Brett Phillips. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Manoah strikes him out and strands the tying run in scoring position. 7 strikeouts on a grinder of a night for Alek Manoah on the hill. Brandon Lau against Tim Meza. First pitch is a fastball line right up the middle and caught by the leaping Bichette. A line drive by Brandon Lau, smoked right up the middle. Bo was right in the middle of the diamond, and he left his feet at the exact right moment, and he stares out number 1. Teoscar's 0 for 3. Waka deals, and the first pitch, ground ball, base hit into left field. Coming around third, Springer wants to score. Margot's up with the throw that gets cut off, and the Blue Jays have a 4-2 lead.
And now here's Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 3 in the game. Waka ready in the pitch. Strike 3 call over the outside corner. That'll take care of Kirk, and that'll take care of the Blue Jays here in the 8th. But they add on.
And the Rays are going to stick with Mike Zunino. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards Bichette. He's got it short way to second to get the fielder's choice and retire this side. A couple of walks made it interesting. Joey Wendell with a winning run on here in the 9th. The 0-1. Fastball hit high in the air out to right field. Hernandez runs underneath it, screaming for it. He's got it to finish the ball game. It was a white knuckle ride to the finish, but finally, after the bases were walked loaded with 2 outs in the 9th inning, Romano and the Blue Jays can exhale. They have evened up this series with a 4-2 win over the Rays.